Guru Purnima is truly a celebration of the devotee. पूर्णिमा गुरु की होती है, पर पर्व साधक मनाते हैं। मुझे आज भी याद है, कुछ साल पहले, कई साल पहले, जब हमारा आकार थोड़ा और कम था, it was my first Guru Purnima in the ashram. At that time, I had no idea what Guru Purnima is. I had just done the course in May, and I think there was an advanced course at that time. My teacher pushed me and said, "You have to go." I was anyway in love with Gurudev. I said, "I'll come." The fact that classes were there, college was there, was secondary. All college students here don't listen to this. So it so happened that Guru Purnima was on a weekend and there was some holiday, something, and we were able to come. It was I think my first advanced course. और पहले एडवांस कोर्स सुदर्शन क्रिया किया, तभी कुछ अनूठा अनुभव तो मिला ही, पर जब एडवांस कोर्स में आए, मौन रखा, द मोमेंट आई स्टेप्ड इनटू द आश्रम, इट फेल्ट लाइक आई हैड कम टू अ न्यू वर्ल्ड. हैव यू ऑल फेल्ट लाइक दिस? द मोमेंट यू एंटर द गेट्स, इट फील्स लाइक अ डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड, इजंट इट? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಲ್ವ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತು? And if you look at me so seriously, it doesn't help. एक तो हमारे साउंड वाले भैया ने बेस बढ़ा दिया है, बड़ा डीप अमिताभ बच्चन वाला आवाज निकल रहा है. So I still remember, it was my first time in the ashram, and it was silence. We were all sitting in the old, what was then the new meditation hall. That new meditation hall became this new meditation hall, and we are now going to have a new meditation hall. So we are all sitting and doing our meditation, hollow and empty. For those who are doing the advanced course, you probably know what I'm talking about. And suddenly, I couldn't keep my eyes closed. I had to open my eyes. I didn't know why. I'm still a very sincere student. When the teacher says eyes closed, I close my eyes. I close both my eyes. But it just happened, my eyes opened and I felt Gurudev go past. And that was my first experience of the presence of Gurudev. That day I realized that the Guru is a presence. Of course the Guru is the body. If I say I'm not interested in spending time with physical presence of Gurudev, that's lying. But when I limit my Guru to just the body, then I'm doing myself a great disservice. My first experience of Gurudev was that he's beyond the body. And that was such a valuable experience. It made me realize I carry my Guru with me wherever I go. Not just me, each one of us does that, isn't it? If someone can bless, that's amazing. But if someone can give others the power to bless, that is a Sadguru. If someone is comfortable with everyone, that's great. You're talented. But if everyone can be comfortable with you, that's the Guru. Speaking great words, giving a big Vyakhyan, clarifying complex philosophies, you are a great teacher. But in silence, if everything becomes clear, that's a Guru. तो कहीं न कहीं जब हम गुरु की कल्पना करते हैं तो उसको कुछ बड़ा दूर, पर सच पूछो तो गुरु सबसे करीब है. इफ देयर इज समथिंग दैट्स क्लोजर टू अस देन द बॉडी, दैट्स द गुरु. डू यू गेट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? It might sound like a lot of words. I'm contradicting myself. I'm already talking a lot. Once in satsang, you're all sitting here. And of course, every satsang, there is someone who sits and asks questions. But in Vishalakshi Mantap, in those days, anyone would stand up and ask questions because you were audible here. So one person stood up and asked, Gurudev, what does Jai Gurudev mean? Jai Gurudev का मतलब क्या है? So Gurudev smiled. He was a little combative. He was asking it in a little, thoda sa aggressive manner. Gurudev smiled and said, Guru means that which is big, and Deva is that which is mischievous. सारे देवी देवता को देखो, मस्ती करते रहते हैं. Every energy in creation is active. It's not still. If air was still, then things would not be, wind would not blow, you would not feel. If the electron was still, then matter wouldn't exist. तो जितने भी इस सृष्टि में शक्ति है वो सब चलनशील है, चलते रहते हैं. और गुरु गहराई है. So Jai Gurudev means victory to that which is both active and still at the same time. For me, this exemplifies what Gurudev is. गुरुदेव को देखो, उनके जितना ठहराव और कहीं नहीं दिखता, पर उनके जितने एक्टिव भी और कोई नहीं. आपने भी देखा होगा, पूरे दिन इतने सारे लोगों से मिलते रहते हैं, हम लोग छोड़ते नहीं. गाड़ी ऐसे जाती रहती है, उसमें भी झपट पड़ते हैं. सिक्योरिटी वाले का मजाल जो साधक को रोक पाए. तो कहीं न कहीं सबसे व्यस्त यदि कोई हो तो वो गुरु है, और सबसे मुक्त यदि कोई हो वो भी गुरु ही है. द गुरु इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ ऑपोजिट्स. और इसलिए गुरु को जाना नहीं जा सकता, अनुभव में आ सकता है. इफ आई फील आई नो द गुरु, आई नो व्हाट गुरुजी विल से इन दिस सिचुएशन, आई एम टोटली मिस्टेकन. That's why we can live in the presence of the Guru. एक बार ऐसे ही विशालाक्षी मंडप में सत्संग चल रहा था. सत्संग ಹೀಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸಂಡೇ, ರವಿವಾರ ಇತ್ತು. It was election time at that time. So Gurudev was talking about how everyone should go and vote and why it's important for everyone to be involved. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗಿ ವೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಗುರುಜಿ. One person at the back got up and said, Gurudev, ज्ञान की बात करें. दाग देनी पड़ेगी हिम्मत की. If it was anyone else, they would have got upset, angry, said, "How dare you say?" Gurudev smiled and said, "Knowledge is not in the words, it's in the presence. ज्ञान शब्दों में नहीं, मौजूदगी में है." And that day I realized that the Guru can, whatever he says, something amazing happens in each one. Have you had this experience? You've heard Gurudev say the same thing and it makes perfect sense, and someone else says the same thing and you say, "What are you saying?" हमारे यहाँ कई साल पहले सिल्वर जुबली हुआ था. जक्कूर एरोड्रोम, वी हैड दैट बिग सेलिब्रेशन. So at that time, it was the first time for many things. The first time we had had such a big program. तो उस टाइम वो सिल्वर जुबली सेलिब्रेशंस के लिए लोगो बनना था. So there was a logo competition that was held. Some of you would have remembered those times. So internationally, many people submitted their entries and it was lots of fun. And there were a huge stack of entries of logos. तो उस सारे लोगों पर सब लोग चर्चा करते थे. सबके अलग अलग ओपिनियन होते हैं. तो सबने ओपिनियन दिया, ये क्या वो क्या. So this is a scene outside Shakti Kutir. Shakti Kutir was where Gurudev used to stay in the old part of the ashram. I won't take names. There was this one person, she was coming out of the kutir and the other person was entering the kutir. So the person who was coming out showed a logo design and asked the person who was coming in, "How does this look? कैसा लग रहा है?" तो जो आ रहे थे उन्होंने कहा, "अरे बेकार है, उसमें कुछ मतलब ही नहीं बनता, ये तो कुछ अपना स्वान भी नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है." The person who was coming out said, "Gurudev has just approved this." The person who was walking in said, "अरे कितना बढ़िया है." So a lot of times, if you notice that maybe you're very confused, your mind is going here and there, and you just come into Vishalakshi Mandap, you sit, and suddenly something clicks. Has this happened? One way is being a sycophant and saying whatever you say, I will. But the other, the reality is that in the presence of the Guru, clarity comes in life. Has this happened to you before? For me, it's such an amazing thing. I still remember, I think even Harish was there at that time. We were making some books. The first book that I edited, Gurudev would say something, I would write it down, go down, edit. In those days, this was maybe 98 or something. If you have ever worked with a Word document, or if you have ever tried to put a photograph in a Word document, and you know that when you change the photograph, everything shifts. Your paragraph that was ending at the bottom of the page suddenly goes one line on the next page, और आपको पूरी जद्दोजहद करके फिर से उसको करना पड़ता है. तो so we would go to Gurudev's kutir and he would make all the corrections, and whenever he would say, "Arey," and then we would say, "Of course, Gurudev, I don't know how I made this mistake. Yeah, we'll correct it." So I would go down, correct it, and get it back the next day. And then Gurudev would say, "Arey, who decided this?" I can't even say, "You did it, Gurudev." Finally, I couldn't hold on any longer, and I asked Gurudev, "Gurudev, but इमोशन समझ गए होंगे आप. There was something in me with every time Gurudev would correct me, I would say, obviously this is the right thing to do. Why didn't I think of it before? And then all this happened, the book got published. Many days later in satsang, Gurudev was sharing this story about a guru and his disciple. Whatever the disciple would do, the guru would find fault with that. So one day when the disciple said, "I can't handle it any longer, I quit." Then Gurudev said, the moral of the story is, if you make a mistake and the guru corrects you, that's no big deal. पर जब आपकी गलती ना हो और तब भी कुछ सजा मिले, तब आप आगे बढ़ पाते हो. So lot of times we have this confusion. I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I getting? अच्छे लोगों के साथ ही बुरा क्यों होता है? I'm not saying you be all goody and take everything lying down. I didn't say that. Gurudev said that. And he said that at the same time, recognizing that there is a bigger plan to creation. Recognize, and that is Guru. Guru means that which is big. लघु माने छोटा और गुरु माने बड़ा. अक्सर हम छोटी छोटी बातों में अटक जाते हैं, तो जब बड़ी बात में आ जाए तब गुरु तत्व में हम विलीन हों. That is living in the Guru Tattva. So life will take us in its own way. We do our things, and that is why the knowledge is there. So many times when we are confused, then we get the right direction. Do you get what I'm saying? So this Guru Purnima, tomorrow is Guru Purnima. Gurudev often says this, Guru Purnima is a time to look back over the whole year and see how far we have come and what's our plan for the upcoming year. आगे चलकर हमको करना क्या है, कहाँ थे और कहाँ तक पहुँचे, कितनी बढ़ोतरी हुई, वजन में नहीं, आध्यात्मिक रूप से, वो भी कहाँ पहुँचना है, ये सब तय करना. हर चीज़ के लिए कोई समय उपयुक्त होता है. ब्रेकफास्ट खाने के लिए सुबह का समय उपयुक्त होता है, छाछ पीने के लिए समर उपयुक्त होता है. इसी तरह से अलग अलग समय पर अलग अलग चीज़ किया जाता है. इसी प्रकार गुरु पूर्णिमा एक समय है जहाँ पर अपनी आध्यात्मिक प्रगति के लिए प्रतिज्ञा करना उपयुक्त होता है. सो टुमारो इज द डे दैट whatever intention that we want to have for our spiritual progress, that gets supported. So many times we want to achieve so many things, but it feels didn't happen. So let's all make this pratigya to move ahead to the best of our ability. इतने अच्छे से चले कि घंटी बज ही जाए. और समय का आवाहन है कि हम अपना वाणी को यहीं विराम दें. गाने बजाने वाले वेट कर रहे हैं और हमको बड़े स्ट्रिक्टली कहा गया था, काशी भैया आपको माइक बहुत पसंद है, हमें पता है, पर आज कंट्रोल. So may Gurudev's grace shower upon all of us and take us to our goal, whatever that is, material, spiritual, adhyatmic, सांसारिक जो भी हमारा लक्ष्य हो वो इसी जन्म में पूरा हो जाए, अपनी जीवन की पराकाष्ठा इसी जीवन में प्राप्त हो जाए। जय गुरुदेव।